Hey everybody, welcome to the Chef Goon Draft League. Today we've got the match between Baldur and Possum. We've got Baldur leading with his Rain team, and Possum leading with the defensive core of Milotic and Galarian Weezing. It's going to be interesting to see what that Silvally set ends up being. It's going to be pretty cool for the draft because he can choose what exactly he wants. Baldur leads with Ferris Seed as Possum leads Shuckle. Both of the players go for their rocks. Next up, Ferris Seed gets the Leech Seed off, while Shuckle sets up the Sticky Webs to set up for later. Ferris Seed drain a little bit of extra HP from the Shuckle there, just get a little bit of chip. Switches out knowing that the knockoff is coming again. Sacrifices the Choice Scarf on the Rotom, a little bit risky, but I guess it was one of the best things he could bring in. Rotom's going to go for the Hydro Pump, get a big chunk of damage off on the Weezing, and Volt Switch is going to be able to knock that out. Weezing not able to make a move this game. Pelipper comes in to set up the Drizzle for later. Dragapult comes out, goes for the U-turn, so Baldur not scared of that Dragapult there. U-turns of his own to set up the Vikavolt, threaten the Melodic that's in front of him. Tries to Volt Switch away. We do get to see that the Vikavolt is heavy duty boots, so it's not a Specs variant, so not quite as much to be fearful of for Possum. Shuckle comes in to tank the hit. Seismitoad comes out. Now this Seismitoad, I believe, is a Swift Swim, physical Swift Swimmer. Liquidation takes care of the Shuckle. Grass Silvally, multi-attack, definitely going to knock out that Seismitoad. 4 times weak to the grass. Barraskewda comes in to threaten with the Swift Swim. Ice Fang barely does anything to that max defense Milotic, especially with the Marvel Scale up because of that Flame Orb. Ferris Seed comes out as Milotic heals itself up to full. Uses Protect on Milotic to scout to see what the Ferris Seed's going to go for. Sees the Leech Seed, gets a free switch into Silvally Grass, so not affected by Leech Seed. Scouts with Ferris Seed with the Protect. Sees that Silvally has Fire Fang. Really risky by Baldur not to switch out there, knowing that it does have the Fire Fang, but he's able to get rewarded as he gets spikes up instead. Taunt from Grimmsnarl means the Ferris Seed has no attacks it can go for. So Pelipper's going to come on out as Grimmsnarl sets up a Bulk Up. Next Grimmsnarl tanks a Scald, doesn't get burned luckily, and Spirit Break's able to knock out the Pelipper. Rotom Wash comes in, taunts to make sure he can't get Will-O-Wisped, but it goes for a Hydro Pump and knocks it out. That Rain Boost doing a huge chunk. Thunder does quite a bit to the Rotom. Dragapult lives Shadow Ball just by a hair. Crit there didn't matter. Alright, so now we get to see what the Dragapult really is, and it is a Scarf variant. Normally Barraskewda would outspeed, but because of that Sticky Webs, it only gets a 1.5 boost instead of the 2 times that Swift Swim gives. Vikavolt tanks Thunder and knocks out Dragapult with the Bug Buzz. Fire Fang barely does anything because of that rain, and Bug Buzz takes out Silvally Grass. Milotic comes in here, and we're going to use Thunder Wave to simulate a freeze because that's what happened in the game. Vikavolt was fully frozen, 2 full turns. Milotic losing a little bit of health from the Flame Orb burn. And in comes Ferris Seed. And that was time. So Baldur ended up winning because he had the most HP on his remaining Mons. It's going to be a problem to see if the rest of the matches end up like that, but we only have a 20-minute timer and it's 6v6, so it's going to be a little bit troublesome, but thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. There's going to be a lot of more games coming out soon, so keep it all updated, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.